Hello, a beautiful world podcast with Summer Austin. Today I'm going to do an ad lib as it always is. Unless there's a guest, episode on alternative knowledge. Now this is knowledge about simple things, but it's in a different new light that I've just learned and collected on my own. And it's my own interpretation of these things, symbols and different elements of life that I just turned into a little system that I made, and I'm just gonna share it with you. It's all very foggy in my mind right now, but I'll see what I can do. Starting with colors. So, did I say alternative knowledge? Okay. Um. Well, I'm just suggesting that you can have each color symbolize something for yourself, and maybe you probably already do. So, but I just would like to share mine. Pink is self, green is love or other, purple and yellow are peace, blue is knowledge and like the ocean, and white. Black is the sky at night or reality, and brown is a middle way. You know how if you mix three primary colors, they'll turn to brown, and it's sort of a mixture and it's just central. And also gray and also orange, since it's between red and yellow, which red is the symbol of like fire, but just or like being passionate about something or just going forward with something boldly. And what else is there? So those are all the colors. And even numbers, you can not, you don't have to believe in numerology where they, I suppose they dictate to you what numbers mean, but you can have your own interpretation of numbers. And this may be a little difficult for me to reach off the top of my head, but for one is just one, and integral it in what's it called? Integrity. Like, just you are like, for me, I am one person. It just reminds me of that. And it may seem obvious, but sometimes, me included, some like people can try to take on other uh either other personalities or take on other people's like problems and even stuff like that. And it just reminds me, like, to be centered and whole is as in as just as myself. So two is the either couples or like that, there's duality. Three is like a family, mother, child, and mother, father, and child. Four is like the earth element to me, because I believe it goes um from water to air. And then I believe there's an element of self, which would be three also. And then four is earth. It's actually at the top of the circle that I have like created in my mind. So astrology also goes into this, since I believe each continent represents an element. So like the Middle East would be the element of ether, which at one point was scientifically um like well, it was a scientific theory that everything was ether, like even in outer space. And so Asia would be air. And I'm not gonna like put reasons behind it. It's just, I'm gonna say it simply. And Europe would be water, Africa earth, and Americas are fire in my mind. So, um, then there's also the foods, fruits and vegetables are water, grains are air, dairy is earth, meat is fire, and the spices are the ether. Which, and so back to number five is just including all the cultures that I just named. And then I know it's not all cut and dry. There's mixed race people, so excuse me if I'm being too pat and dry and black and white about um different cultures. There's mixed race people. So and six is the number that reminds me of self. And seven is a lucky number. Eight just means eternity. Nine means other. And 10, I don't know. And, it goes more than that forward, then more forward than that, there's the heart, which represents fire, the spirit, which is air, the mind, which is water. And I could, like, give reasons, but, like, I think that I don't feel like proving myself, I just wanna, like, tell you what I think. And, the body itself is earth, and, then life would be ether, the movement of life. So, thank you for having me here with you today, and can't think of anything else right now, but just basically the makeup of the solar system, which is, if you want to know more about the concept of astrology, like the sun, um, I'm not going to say the sign, just the traits of the planets. So the sun is showy, which is obvious and generous. And Mercury next is communication and transportation. Venus is pleasure, beauty, and love. Earth, I would just say, is just reality. Mars is initiative, drive, and just you know, I don't know, wants to be number one. uh Jupiter is like good luck and expansion, education, and travel. Saturn is rules, rigidity, timeline, structure. Uranus is freedom, friendliness, altruism, the community, and forward thinking and technology. Neptune is dreaminess, also Christianity and the afterlife. So, and Pluto is no, I guess by certain people not considered a planet anymore for the reason I think is that it's too small to be a planet. But I still think it's a planet, but is the planet of transformation and change and just uprooting the whole system and rearranging things and just topsy turvy, like just explosive, everything, just crazy, and it's all new, like a rebirth of and so those are the planets. And um I don't know, just as they say, follow your dreams and just keep trying to move forward. So thanks for listening to the It's a Beautiful World podcast with Summer Austin. And I'm not the only one with that name of a podcast, but that's a coincidence. I'm not following or copying anyone. So thank you for listening again, and I hope you have a great night or day wherever you are in the world. It's been real. Till next time. Peace.